After a 50-minute train ride, we're here in Daegu, Korea's 4th largest city. We're gonna exit and see what the city's all about. Let's go outside.
Let's do it.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere in Busan, South Korea. Today we're headed to Daegu, South Korea's 4th largest city. It's only a 1-hour bullet train ride away, and right now we're here at Busan Station, the 2nd largest station in the country. What we're gonna do today is basically give you a first impressions of Daegu. We're gonna start it off right now with delicious breakfast. We're gonna go on the KTX, which is the bullet train, the Korean express train, and then we're gonna get to Daegu in less than an hour. Are you guys ready? Let's go. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. And this is Busan Station. So many restaurants open at this time, 7:30 in the morning. What I love about South Korea is that it's always like this. There's restaurants open super early, so you never go hungry.
I know, man. We got so many options. The other thing that I love is that we've arrived so early in the morning. We're not rushed whatsoever. We can take our time, choose the place we want, and just have a nice leisurely breakfast. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, and there's a lot of traditional South Korean restaurants. There's also some convenience stores. And like this place just has like fried stuff.
Yeah, it's like skewers, breaded skewers, man.
Like tempura, basically.
Man. You can feast here.
Oh my god, I really want a bibimbap though. Like you blew me away the other day with that for breakfast.
Yeah, well, there should be. We know it's available on the 2nd floor, and there's a restaurant that looked really good that we didn't go to right next to it. And they might also have that bibimbap. So. Okay,
yeah, and then right here in Busan Station. It's very similar to Seoul.
Yeah.
It's just a huge terminal.
Yeah.
And the platform, like where you actually, the tracks are at the 2nd level, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? No, they're over here to the left.
Oh no, they're over here to the left.
Okay,
yeah.
so 2nd level is restaurants, 1st level.
Not too crowded, you gotta love it.
Now we're going upstairs to get some breakfast. It's not working?
Stop. It wanted to work. Stop.
Okay. So the escalator's not working, so we have to hike up.
You know what? I've been eating too much barbecue. I might have broke it.
We were gonna go to this restaurant. It's a Korean restaurant, but all they have is like soups, like a lot of different soups. And I really want bibimbap. I want something filling. You know, it's a big rice bowl. And Sam's saying over here is a better restaurant. What do we have here? Good stuff?
Yeah, there's a special bibimbap here. Take a look. This is called Soondubu Jjigae bibimbap. So it's made with bean sprouts. And apparently, aside from just bibimbap, it's gonna come with a jjigae soup and some fish. So like super high protein, very healthy. Let's do it.
Let's go.
So the cool thing about this restaurant is you first walk in, they have a really good menu. You decide what you want to eat. Once you've placed your order and pay for it, they actually give you basically your receipt has a number on it. And there's like 4 or 5 different stations which make different kinds of food. One of them does like Chinese Korean food, another does soups and jjigaes, the other does rice. And once it's ready, the number will flash up. If it matches on your receipt, you just go up, you grab your food, and you go down and sit and have a really good meal.
Yeah, and I mean this restaurant feels like a big food hall. That's what it is, like a big food hall. Lots of tables. They have many different types of tables. They have regular tables, then they have these with like super nice cushions. And then they have these that look like outside terrace tables. I wouldn't sit on this though. That'll hurt my back.
That's a good lounge chair.
Yeah. Here we are. Let's sit down. Let's wait for our number. What number are you? I don't even know. Oh, 206 for me.
206.
All right, our breakfast feast has arrived. Man, I can't believe this is what I get for 10,000 won. It is massive. Looks delicious. So we have the bibimbap, which is rice. We got seaweed. We have an egg on top. Oh wow, this is gonna be amazing. Then we have the Soondubu Jjigae, which is like a soup with seafood, tofu. We got some meat. Wow, it looks so good, so rich in color. Then we have fish right here. We have a few different banchans. Pickled fish here. We have the sauce that goes into the bibimbap. We have pickles, and then we have radish. So I'm gonna start it off by eating the bibimbap. So first thing we have to do is put the sauce on top, right? Oh, nice rich sauce. Break up everything and mix it. Oh, just let the yolk run throughout. Oh, and this rice is actually like I don't know, it's like a pinkish rice. Oh, and there's a lot of bean sprouts. This is like a bean sprout bibimbap. Wow, this looks so good. Oh, here we go. I know risotto, but almost there. Very creamy, lots of bean sprouts. Oh, I love the crunchiness of the seaweed and the yolk, man. Just what an explosion right there. That's fantastic. It's like a mix between the sea, rice, egg. Dude, it's so good.
So good.
And here we go, the Soondubu Jjigae. Oh wow, look at this. Got the tofu. Oh wow, got clams. Got shrimp in there. Wow, this is amazing. All right, so I'm gonna try some of the tofu. I love tofu. That's egg, right? Yeah, this is tofu. Still really hot, but that was super smooth. It just like went through my esophagus. Dude, it just went down the pipe really fast. Oh, incredible, man. Oh, and it does have like a super fishy taste, the broth. Oh, it's so nice and yummy. And here, what do we have, an egg? Oh my God. Way too hot, guys, way too hot. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. Next up, we have the fish, but I'm a little nervous because Sam ate this earlier and it was full of bones, so I'm just gonna have to go into it and see where the bone's at.
Yeah, proceed with caution.
It looks like, you know, fish and chips, like how I would have it in Ireland, but yeah, see, this is not good. No bueno right here.
Too many
bones. Spines. I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try this right here. This pickled fish. Very nice. Tiny fish with a root vegetable. Delicious. That's very exotic. That feels like I'm eating the sea with vegetables. Then we still have less than an hour, so we have like roughly 55 minutes to go before we have to go on a train. Ooh, I can't wait to fill up and go to Daegu. Man, this is the best way to start our day, right?
Oh man, we're gonna have tons of energy.
Tons of energy. Korean breakfast has become one of my favorite breakfasts on the planet.
Oh, so good.
Wow, breakfast was delicious, extremely filling. That bibimbap, so much rice. I mean, oh my God. Shouldn't have eaten all of it, but I was really hungry. And now we're here on a mini platform, and from here we get views of Busan Harbor Bridge. Sam, how you feeling?
Stuffed. My belly is popping, man. Those shorts feel tight.
So below us we have the tracks. Over here we have some of the skyline Busan, beautiful harbor, the harbor bridge, mad traffic, more skyline. And that's it. We have about 15 minutes before our train departs. Let's go to the KTX to Daegu. Follow us. Our bullet train to Daegu leaves at 9:05. It's on track 8 and it is 0-minute delays. 0-minute delays. There's never a delay here in Korea at all. I mean, I can't believe how punctual they are. I mean, it's like Japan, similar, always on time. Let's go, track 8.
All right, so we're here nice and early. The train's waiting for us for cart number 14. And something so cool about taking the trains here in Korea, the KTXs, is they always point the seats in the right direction, in the direction that you're moving. So it means that like it's just a comfortable ride. There's nothing worse than riding going in the opposite direction. It kind of makes you feel like nauseous or dizzy and stuff. Hate it. This, never. So I've got the ticket in hand, and guys, this is such an affordable ride. Taking the KTX economy, it only costs 17,100 won, or 15 US dollars, that's it. And we're gonna be there in 50 minutes. 9:05 departure, 9:54 arrival.
So this KTX train actually ends in Seoul. It's always like this: Seoul, Busan, Busan, Seoul. And there's multiple stops. You know, obviously Daegu is one of them. But the first stop that we see right here is called Ulsan. It's a very touristic city, but very big in nature. We wanted to go there, but we just don't have time. We would need another full day. And yeah, we should be in Daegu in the next 20 minutes. I really wanted to rest, but if you fall asleep, you end up in Seoul. After a 50-minute train ride, we're here in Daegu, Korea's 4th largest city. We're gonna exit and see what the city's all about. Let's go outside. First thing I noticed here is that the station is considerably smaller than Busan and Seoul Station. I mean, fraction of the size. There's a few waiting rooms, as you can see right here and there. A few places to eat. There's a place to buy your tickets, and that's basically it. So very, very small station, and that's basically how all the stations for the smaller cities are. and they're not gonna be as big. And even Seoul Station and Busan Station aren't huge. I mean, if you try to compare it to like Tokyo or Osaka Station, I mean, it's like half or 1/3, you know? So yeah, I mean, we're trying to exit now, can't find an exit. I think here's the exit. Let's go outside. All right, so the second we stepped outside, we see like a lot of army looking guys, some SWAT looking guys, some guys with like fake guns. So I think they're filming a movie here. Yeah. I'm not quite sure, but they barricaded this section off. There's a lot of video cameras. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be a movie, dude. There's a movie scene going on right outside Daegu Station. The shootout, maybe.
I don't know. Should we wait around and see what happens?
Maybe.
Nah, you know what? Let's go explore Daegu.
Yeah.
Daegu.
Daegu.
Daegu. It's Daegu. No, it's Daegu.
I got the other guy.
Sam, what do you think about that?
That's crazy, man. It's like a SWAT operation. Going down on like, he's like coming down the building on a wire.
Yeah, they look like snipers up there.
Snipers up there.
Got the drone flying up there. That's a huge drone.
There's gonna be a shootout between like the guys dressed in black and the guys in traditional army clothes for sure.
And something I've just noticed is that there's an airport nearby. I'm seeing a lot of planes. These are actually private planes flying out of here. And as soon as you come out here, you have a fleet of taxis. Look how many taxis there are.
I know.
Never ending taxis.
Never ending taxis.
So I guess let's get in a taxi. What a beautiful day. Look at the weather. It's a little cloudy, but the sun's out. No rain after yesterday. This is the best day ever. We just left the station, and what I'm seeing right now is a lot of mid-rises and traditional housing. It's not as modern as Seoul and Busan. No skyscrapers yet. I mean, there are a few, like maybe 20-story buildings, but nothing like 50, 60 stories. And yeah, it really feels like an Asian city. You know, you see a lot of retail on the bottom, restaurants, you know, obviously a lot of Korean, but that's what you see in every single Asian city. It's like, it feels like that, right? Especially congestion. I mean, there's always people. This is still a city with over 2 million people, so
yeah, it's by no means a tiny city, but definitely you don't feel the scale of Busan or Seoul. It's definitely a smaller place.
And FYI, this is the hottest city in South Korea. So if you come here in scorching hot summer, July, August, you will fry. You'll fry. I mean, it's really hot today. Put a lot of sunscreen on.
I know. Seriously, like slathering on the sunscreen.
I think we were wrong.
Yeah.
This is a huge city.
Yeah. We're starting to see more high buildings.
Yeah.
Like I think we're going through the downtown area more. I think Daegu was a little bit on the outskirts, and that's why we had that impression. But I guess that's true in any Korean city. There are still traditional areas, and there are the ultra modern ones. So yeah,
I mean, it just feels very expansive right now. We're going on this big avenue through the center of the city, and wow, look at these towers. Oh wow, what happened here? Okay, so our first impressions of Daegu is it's an expansive city, fourth largest, but it is big. It's not small. We started off in a smaller area of town outside, which looked a little more traditional. Yeah. And then we came into the city, as you saw, I mean, lots of skyscrapers, big, wide avenues. Yeah. And right now we're actually overlooking Daegu from the top of this like little park here. There's actually cable cars running down. We have Tower 83 right here, which is the observation deck. I mean, just a beautiful city. I mean, so green. Yeah,
you know what my first impressions are? Especially coming to this particular vantage point. There's so much, there's so many green spaces, so many hills, so many mountains off in the distance. The thing is, like, if we had more time here, I'd want to go and explore all that. Just such a green area, Daegu is.
Yeah, I mean, we only have one day, so we're gonna go explore, eat street food, see lots of attractions. And guys, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment below, subscribe to my channel, his channel, and we'll see you in the next raw food adventure in Daegu, South Korea.